Hey guys, welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're just doing the usual, fixing up everything in the world. That's how you gotta do things. So we set up a really cool electrolyzer system last time, and I kind of want to do another one, just because I had so much fun the first time. Um, so that's what we're going to be doing first today. We do also need to get rid of these filters for now, but that's okay. But yeah, so we've got a bunch of stuff that need to be done, things need to be done, and we're going to get to it. Alright, I probably didn't need to throw that away, whoops. So I'm just going to clear up my inventory a little bit, and then we're going to get right to it. So, the options we've got is to work on electrolyzers or get this filter system working, and I kind of like the idea of getting that filter working, just because it's probably a good thing to have happening. We also did have a bit of a power crisis last time, but we got that mostly sorted actually. We do need to still get some more power in there, but that's not a problem. Stone is going well. I think what we actually want to do here is get a new train with some fluid wagons. And we want to connect up the other filter we made, just because that'll help things move along a little bit faster, a little bit better. I really kind of hoped that was going to be taking a cleaner route, but nope. The Venga bus is going to go wherever the hell it goes to today. So the goal today is I want to get my minerals back to being fed properly. So that's going to be a lot more electrolyzers, a lot more filtering, a lot more what the hell is this train doing? But yeah, a lot more filtering, and also probably going to need to expand the puffers as well. But on the good side of, oh yeah, let's finish off that power as well over here. On the good side of things, when we're done with that, we should be able to start looking into making the processing chips. Okay, so that's a lot more power. We've got another 200 megawatts of power to play with there. That's really good. So what we want to do is get this all hooked up to things, which shouldn't actually be too hard. It just sounds harder than it actually is. He says, just looking at it, being like, how do I do this? No, we got this. We got this. We're going to connect it like that. And because the whole point of this is we just want to just split it up just a little bit, just to allow the delicious sludge to go elsewhere. Just to give it another option, you know? Right now, the delicious sludge doesn't have enough options in life, and I'm just not happy with that fact. Because my sludge is delicious. I am the sludge man, and my sludge is delicious. Alright, so we do need filters, and I did just throw a whole bunch of those out, so that's cool. I'm glad I did that. Probably didn't even need 600. Maybe even 400 will be enough. That's alright, we can get that sorted out later. And sulfuric acid. Probably just need to dump that as well, which probably not a huge problem, but we do need to dump it. Okay. And then from there we're going to feed the stuff into a train, which I do actually have prepared, which is pretty nice. I'm glad I've got something prepared. Except I don't, because I don't actually have the stone bricks I wanted to put into it. So never mind, it's not prepared. We thought we were prepared, but it was just me, not prepared guy. That's a meme. Not a very good meme, but it is a meme. Okay, so it's also not how the meme goes. So what do we need? We need to... I'll get there. What was the problem? I didn't have my filters. Okay, and I probably need to grab some green circuits as well, just so I can probably put some train signals in. Great. Now, guys, if you could just drop off the thing that I needed, which I totally have forgotten again. I'm just gonna keep looking at it and remembering it and then forgetting it. It's filters. Wow, this is actually how I live my life now. I needed filters so I could filter things? And meanwhile someone's like, yeah, that's about it. You did it. And it's part of a global conspiracy? Alright. That part's obviously a joke. So we don't need these filters anymore. Okay, here's my filters. And some more. My logistics bots appear to have gone up to 1634, which is interesting. Okay, so let's go back there, finish that off. Can we find a cleaner way to go back there this time? Is there a cleaner way to go back up there? That might be as clean as it gets, honestly. Okay, so what are you worried about, train? You're the strongest train I got. I wish this train could just have priority over any other train. The good news is we are actually making some red circuits. Aluminium seems to be the slowdown at the moment, but that's alright. So the plan here I've got is backup filter, more electrolyzers, more puffers, refiners, black processings, trash. Which I believe is reference to wanting to get the trash sorted out for the yellow signs. Had a lot of trash slots for coppery waste and iron waste, and I wanted to deal with that at some point. Still didn't get those stone bricks though, did I? Well, it's going to be a bit slower than I wanted it to be for a while then. That's alright. Oh, actually no, it should be alright, because if I go like this... Yes, that's not going to be great, but it's what I got. That shouldn't be different fluids. Oh yeah, it is, because one of them is actually the wrong fluid. Look at that. Game, it knows what's going on. Good work, game. Okay, so we want to do that, we want to do that, and then we want to also do this. The plan is we're going to use a few pumps to try and really make this just get things sorted. And those should be filling up with nothing, because we never actually put the filters in there. Okay, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Put the filters in there. And then it should start making mineral sludge, which is going to be filling up. Okay, and that is filling up. It's going to fill up faster as it gets through the filters as well, which as it's putting more and more filters onto the line, going to be activating more and more of these. That's good. We do need some fuel for the train, which we're going to get from the... Oh, from this line right here. Look at that. Easy. And we do need to power it, but that's probably the least of my worries. Okay, so this is going to be called... Now, I've got a mineral sludge line already. Do I? Oh, I do already have a mineral sludge too. Okay, well that's going to be interesting. Okay, so that's going to be called Mineral Sludge 2 too. That's wonderful. It's a good, catchy name. Full cargo, and then go to Mineral Sludge drop 2, which at some point we're going to need to be filtering those, but we're not worried about just yet. The point is right now that it's just making the mineral sludge, and it is doing an okay job at it. Everything looks like it's going mostly fine. Maybe a lack of purified water. just somewhat be caused by a lack of actual water, which is interesting. But again, another easy fix, just put more water in from another line, that'll make more purified water, and that should just mean things are going a little bit smoother. But only a little bit. A little bit is not enough, quite honestly speaking. Right. So more purified water is being made. These are lighting up. Are they lighting up? Not really. But the point is they're making mineral sludge, and that's really the key item of the day. So this is going to go drop it off over here, and we will probably put more sludge trains out there later. So now that I'm happy with that, the next step is probably more electrolyzers on the western side of the base. We're going to need the Venga bus over there, so let's go call that over now. I've lost the Venga bus. That's not great. Okay, great. And that is not happy because... Wow, there's actually nothing that... That train network was never actually connected properly. Fun. Alright, and that should work just fine. So that should mean my solder is coming through faster. But it would probably be even better if we had more things to actually push it out. But you know, it's fine. It's coming through. The pipes are being used. That's fine. And more minerals is never a bad thing. Because I think this is going to make my sludge used a little bit more efficiently, which is nice. Okay, so the Venga bus is over there, and it is firing. Good work, Venga bus. It does look like it actually dealt with some of the problems I had in life, which I quite appreciate. Gonna leave it there temporarily. Nope, don't need to fill that one. I need to do this side. Wait, what is it lacking? A pump? Oh. I don't quite know why I needed a pump there, but we can get rid of that. Okay. That was because I was transporting oxygen, it seems. We may have a little bit of a sand shortage here, but it should be more or less okay. Another concern is it looks like this sludge is not being melted down due to the lack of sulfur. That's okay. We're going to build a new puffer farm very soon on that one. Do we have enough to construct this? Absolutely not. I don't know why I even think this might be a possibility. I try... Yeah, we're short. That's fine. So what we are going to need in the very near future is possibly some more... when we start getting the puffers going. That shouldn't be too bad, because what I'd like to do is get another puffer farm being built down here. While I could improve this one, I would love to have my sulfuric water like a little bit more separated. And that is the plan at the moment. And I was planning to build that down here. So that's cool. We're going to take a fish now as well, if that's alright. At some point we're going to need fish. That I do know. Okay. Vengabus, take us home. We need a lot more land. We do actually need a lot more land. Maybe we need so much land we should actually go somewhere else for it. Namely over here. This place used to be a good depository for land, and I haven't gone there for quite some time. So that's my plan. They're not the best networks. I know, like when another train comes through, it does stop everything else, like just what happened there. But the important thing is it does work somewhat. And I like circles, because if you spin around those things at like 200 miles an hour, you know you're having a good time. Sorry, 200 kilometers an hour. Use proper numbers, Seif. You can only trust numbers like kilometers per hour. Great, so we've got 15,000 sand. That should be enough for a while. Let's go back home. Well, not back home, but let's go back over here. I don't really know if that train needs to stay there. You know, in fact, that train can stay there. The wait condition is going to be passenger present. So that way, when I get back in that train, it's going to take me back to the construction yard. What I actually want, this is going to be a weird thing, I want stone bricks. I don't even want many of them, I just want... like... okay, just jump out of there before it gets a little bit awkward. Wait, what are they called? Are they not called stone bricks? Stone blocks? They're called stone bricks. Why can I not request them? I can. Alright, well, whatever. So, let's just continue building the sand. Yeah, look, the fact that the sulfuric acid is blinking pretty rapidly is not a great sign. And the fact that I know this worm exists is also a pretty bad sign, so we're going to need the Venga bus to come up here. Whether that was the plan or not. Temporary Venga bus plan. Look, we can always back it out later once we've done killing the worms. They're not going to shoot me from here? Nah, they're just mad. I don't mind if the worms are mad. Okay, cool. So the important part of that is to not be run over by my train that I just literally called over manually. That is a very important part of the plan. Gaseous puffer eggs. Yeah, look, we're going to need a lot of those very soon. We're going to build a train network that's going to be very similar to the one on the northeastern side of the base. Okay. And I think that should be good. Yeah, that's good enough. Besides the fact that I've got a big train going through it. So while the Venga bus rather, deals with that, I will start placing my acid for puffers, or the puffer farm, because that is clearly going to be the next thing that's kind of desperately required. We may even get some sulfuric wastewater usage just to buff that just ever so slightly. And the good news is we learned a lot from the puffers we made last time, so it should be pretty simple to just make more. I say that now, but I'm going to glitch it up something horrible when I get here. I'm going to try and copy and paste as much as possible just to avoid the reworking. I don't particularly like the fact that that doesn't seem to have water anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Train job. Good work, train. And now the part where it goes, oh god, why did I do this to myself? Okay, so now it's trying to build everything all over again. That is always a bit interesting. I mean, maybe I should just... Well, actually, don't I have roboports? I do. Okay, new plan. New lazy plan. Just gotta connect everything to that. Turn off my personal roboports. Build a blast. That'll build most of it there. So if we put those all in there and we don't know if this is going to work. Passive provider chest. Yeah. Oh! Oh, it does work. Excellent. Now I can go be lazy elsewhere. I'm just going to chuck all that stuff in there. And it'll deal with it. I don't have any robots anymore, so that is a minor problem with this plan. But that's okay. It'll sort itself out now. It'll do most of the hard work, and it won't drain my batteries. Okay, so now that I've got that happening, I miss my robots already, I just want to put that out there. Also, I am going to get so much crap when I go into the base. I kind of don't want to do that right now. I do still want the stuff, I just don't want all the crap. That mean I have to do it by hand? Yeah, I think it does actually, which is not great. But how are they going? Like, why are they coming to me? What? Hang on, my babies are sad and I don't know why. Did I not leave you in there? Oh, they're all going back to the main place. Oh, that's significantly worse. Okay, so not only did I abandon my babies then abandoned me. So this is... No, they're all sad now. I've upset the Factorio gods by the callous abandonment of my children. I mean, I have no one to blame except myself, of course. Okay, are they coming back now? No, they're not going to come back anytime soon. They're just gone. I'll have to... Shit. Okay, I'll have to pick them up later then. Damn it. It was such a good plan until it all went wrong. You know what? We're just going to request construction bots. And hopefully the factory forgives me for my impertinence. It'll never forgive me for my impertinence, I understand that. I'm going to have to find all those construction bots too. That's the worst part of this. Alright, well you know what? We're turning on personal logistics, I guess. The bots will just sort their own shit out. And I'm just running to a train. Yeah, this is how my life has gone wrong now. Hello, that's looking pretty good. Aluminium seems to have buffed up a bit. So I should get construction bots delivering me some bots right about now. I had the train there, didn't I? I could just taken the train. Instead I walked here. That's fine. There's only one person I can blame for this, and it's me, and that's the worst part of this. You know what? These while they're doing their best, which is fine, I wish they'd do better than their best. I just wish it would deliver more stone. Because that would mean more sand. Alright, so those bots will turn up again at some point very soon. Meanwhile, that train's got nowhere to go, so I'm taking it for myself to here, because otherwise it's going to get jammed up on the Venga bus. There's the construction swarm. Oh, they're so sad, you can hear their tears. Why did they abandon us? Why? It wasn't really your fault. It was poor planning mostly. The worst thing is the bots are not going to realize they've been outsourced. That's the part that hurts. Okay. We are, of course, going to require... Oh, wait, we don't have power poles there. Okay, they're going to need power poles. What else are they going to need? Offshore pumps, probably. They're going to need liquefiers. No, they don't need red. They don't need those. They're going to need a couple of steel chests. We can build that for them now. Look, I think they'll be fine at this point. They'll just keep building until they realize they've been replaced. I really need that. What I do need is probably another one later, and that'll finish the construction, mostly. We're going to come back here later and just pick all the stuff up as well. So don't worry about that. We're not going to leave the rubber ports there, we are going to pull them down later. Okay, so... this is my puffer farm. We are going to need another train station, which is fine because we do actually have enough stuff for another train station. So what we're going to do for now is we're going to... Can we just copy this whole thing? We can. That was a bit better than I expected. If we go out a little... No, actually that was fine. So that's where it comes in from. Okay, and of course nothing's going to be built because I don't have any way to build anything because I gave up all my construction drones, and some of them are here and some of them are sadly returning to the base. They probably returned very soon. There they go. Hopefully they all sit... No, they're... Oh, they're so sad. I don't know where they're going. I lost my buddies. And it's my fault. That's the worst part of this. Also, these shouldn't be brass pipes. They should be plastic pipes. Do we make advanced... Do we make advanced? We do make advanced chemical plants. Good, because we're going to need them too. How many of these are we needing? 36 or so. Okay. Could always build another line of them, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. And you know what, Vengabus? You gotta come over here. Now we're gonna do the old trick where we try to jump in a train as it's moving. That never goes wrong. I'm ready for it though. Here it comes. It's also one of my slowest trains, so it's nothing to be worried too much about. It was a way cooler trick in my head. Okay. And we're not going to deliver them just yet because I want to find my construction bots. Ah! No, train. Just, you don't... Okay, now if I had to take a guess, I'd say the construction bots would be sort of there. There's probably a bunch more of them. I'm not going to look for too long. But I imagine there'll be some more somewhere nearby. If I take a guess, probably here. Yeah, there's some. And maybe here. No, or maybe here. Yes, okay, great. So that's a good start. Now we do also need to turn on my robo network. Also, I think everything has kind of crapped itself because I've tried to bring in so much of stuff all at once. So it may not... Really? Fast inserters have problems? A little surprised by that. I would have thought I had lots of fast inserters. What's the problem there? What? Or I could have so many ore processor ones that life has no meaning anymore. I never considered that possibility. Well, the good news is I don't think I need to build any more of these for quite some time. That was always bound to happen somewhere. I mean, I have so many of them, it's kind of crazy. Okay, that's fine. That's not really a problem, it's just funny. What I'd probably like to start doing is thinking... Oh, I need my advanced chemical facility. Advanced chemical plants. I should be requesting 0 of those, which means I probably want them. Where are they? That's not them. That is them. Great. Look, 30 of them, and I also want some air filters. What do we have in the air filter range? 2s, okay. Apparently we're requesting air filter 1s as well, which is interesting. That should probably do me just fine. Yeah, that should do me just fine. So we're going to go back here, and we're going to sort out what actually needs to be there and what doesn't. And this time we've actually got some construction bots, so that's going to be cool. And we also need... Do we? I was wondering whether we wanted to build some big tanks, but I don't think we need to. What else do we need over here? I think after that, I think we're actually all right. Need to build hatcheries. Which I think might be best to just build those by hand. And a bioprocessor, which I don't know if we've got those anywhere, but look, again, one by hand will do it. So this will get another gaseous puffer farm, which will be producing quite a lot of sulfur, which is required. Part of me wants to really just expand this one more notch. I don't think that's required at this stage. What we are going to need is we're going to need the puffer atmosphere. Now that is actually kind of a pain, because I need hydrogen fluoride gas, I don't have. What we're going to do is we're going to build those out here. Hydrogen fluoride gas and sulfur dioxide gas, which both of those are kind of a problem. Oxygen, however, easy. Oxygen's not a problem. Like, oxygen is super included. And inclusive. So we're going to need gaseous buffers. We're going to need... Actually, now I think we start thinking about the train that we're going to need. And the train we need is actually pretty simple because we can just copy it from... I was going to say copy it from this, but it looks like there's some dumb shit happening there as well. What I might do is... Oh, there was a fuel line. That's the problem. Okay, that's fine. Why is that? No, seriously, why is that not quite meshing up? What has gone wrong here? I thought that was built exactly in line with everything. No, it wasn't, because it just wasn't. Okay, so I can actually ignore that part. Right, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting confused by my own design because that wasn't part of it apparently. Or what would be actually better is to just erase this, erase that, and then there we go, and then just do it directly from it. There we go, that'll do it. Probably. Probably need to copy the station as well. That might be useful. So something like that. Something exactly like that. Maybe not exactly, but you know what? It'll be fine. We will just go back to the original plan. We need some steel chests. Those are easy to make. We need some decider combiners. Those are decidedly more complicated when you don't actually look anything up properly. Does that upgrade the power lines? It does upgrade the power lines. Well, we got that going for us at least. This doesn't particularly need to be like that. We do need fuel for it at some point though. Nothing's powered, that's why I've got no power lines. That makes sense actually. So if I connect this through here, should be seeing a lot more powered things. Okay, that's good. We do need the decider combiners, and this is probably broken at the moment. Which is correct, which is fine. That can be broken for the moment. I would also like to get that fixed up real quick. Real quickly like. Okay. So we're going to have acid gas, we're going to have puffers, nutrient stuff is going to be coming in through there. Which I believe comes through there. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, it looks like I didn't connect that part properly. Okay, well let's just go back there, connect it properly. That was a relevant part of the facility. Now this shouldn't be any different. Aside from the fact that we're using brass pipes instead of plastic, which is a minor difference. Upgrade those to plastic please, because honestly, we're never using brass for things like that again. Apparently we were using tank 2s, which I'd need Invar for, and just to make it happy, I think I'll go get that Invar. So what do we need? I can still connect oxygen. Let's connect oxygen right now. Let's just connect everything we can and then figure out what the problems are in my life, of which there are many. The good news is oxygen should be pretty easy to connect. And probably do a pump that way as well, just to keep everything flowing nicely. Yeah, that'll get oxygen through. We do need to still get the efficiency modules, and it looks like this has stopped building. Okay, why'd you stop building, guys? What did you need? Turn off Monroe report for a moment. Oh, you need a bunch of stuff, don't you? Alright guys, well, I'll give you what I can. You apparently don't need any of this, so I might as well just take that for myself. You needed more of these. You needed these? Okay, I guess I didn't give you any of those. You need more pipes, that's not too surprising I suppose. More fast inserters, sure. Some of those. Some flare stacks. Some of those. And some hydros. Okay, there we go. That'll be fine in a moment. They'll get the rest of that done. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's just chuck the electrolyzers in there. We'll go get some more electrolyzers in a moment. Alright, so that's... You can turn that on again, that's fine. So what do we need? We need combiners, we need buffers. Oh, the brass chest. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. I guess we need the brass chest. I like the brass chest. It's very unique. So combiners, brass. Look, we can just look at it again in a moment. Meanwhile, these guys are going nuts. Why do I keep doing this on foot? I should just get a car one day. That'll make everything way easier. Surprised that yellow being built. What is the problem with yellow? I think it's still lack of resources, which is what we're working on now. Okay, so we do not need these electrolyzers anymore. We'll still keep 10 because you never know when you need some. Air filters we've probably got too many of, but that's alright. All my construction bots are going absolutely nuts. That's alright. It's good to be wanted. Combiners, so that's going to require... Really, is tin a problem? No. It's just a copper... What is that stuff called? The grey stuff, iron. Gosh. Is the grey stuff a problem? Seriously. Okay, let's have a look again, see what we're lacking. We did need Invar, which... I think this is Invar here? Yes it is. And I believe it was in all corners. Is it in all corners? I don't want to make it and then realize I got the wrong one. It is in all corners. Yes! Good. That'll make that by hand. That's fine. More belts. That's okay. We've got those now. Got those now. Air processors, air filters we're fine with. Got those. We're going to need some fuel source from somewhere, probably over here. That's actually not a problem. It's kind of a problem, but we can deal with it. And then we need to just... Oh, we're going to need catalysts. That's alright, we can bring in the catalyst train. Okay, so let's go get puffers. Wondering how to get the rest of the stuff. The sulfur gas. You know what? We're going to do something that we don't usually do. We're going to barrel some stuff. We're going to barrel pump some of the stuff, and hopefully that will sort my problems out. We also don't need any of those anymore. We'll need some more later, of course. So we're going to barrel pump some sulfur dioxide gas and some hydrofluoric stuff. I don't know what it's called. We'll figure it out. We're just going to put some of it in a barrel, take it over there just to get everything jump started. We're needing to grab some puffers as well. That shouldn't be a problem. Alright, puffers. Just take 200 puffers. That's going to be fine. Just occurs to me, I do want another brass chest. How's that chest going? It's not full yet. It's getting there though. Catalyst frames. 5 of those should be enough for now. Another tank, I suppose. Probably don't need a big one. We're going to need a lot of oxygen from that, but that's okay. We'll sort that out when we get there. Okay, so this gas requires this stuff, so we're just gonna... Where's my barreling pump? Sulfur dioxide gas. Can I not barrel that? Can you not barrel sulfur dioxide gas? You know what? I could just get sulfur. That'll do it. Okay. Fluoride. Hydrogen fluoride. Yeah, you know what? I bet you. No, never mind. Hydrofluoric acid, hydrofluoride gas. Okay. I've got to bottle it. I don't have any bottles. I don't have bottles. Jeez. The worst part about it is I know one of these things is the actual steel and empty canisters. And I don't actually have that tick. Oh, that hurts. That's just a tick that I've just never needed. Okay, well, it's going to be done really quickly. And then I'm going to need to make bottles. Which is... actually not too difficult to make. It's just a pain. Oh, I've got some plastic here. We carry steel around, so that's not too bad as well. And we're going to need to, of course... okay. The weird moment to realize you don't have a red and green tick. Could also just expand this a little bit. You know what, let's do that just real quick. Just a couple of these. Just... no, because a whole bunch of things in the way. Okay, never mind. We'll stick with where we are. It's fine. Okay. Right, yeah. I love that that's like a tick that's... I've come so late into the game for that. Okay. Bottle. Just make some. It's needing to make a ton of barrels for it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I probably don't even need that many bottles. Fill the gas bottle. Put the gas bottle in there. Stop screaming forever. Oh, it's making tons of bottles. Okay. We definitely don't need those bottles then. Actually, no, we do. Never mind. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't really need that. Okay, so we've got my bottled hydrogen sulfide gas. Meanwhile, there's some construction bots that come and see me for some reason. Hi, guys. Great to see you. Barreling pump for this stuff. And that's fluoride something. Hydrogen fluoride, that's the stuff. Just chuck the bottles. Chuck it in the bottles, please. Fill it up. Right. Okay. That was a clusterfuck. It wasn't a big clusterfuck, it was just kind of annoying. It was an annoying, fuck, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going on about now. That's alright. We should have everything we need to get this started now, though. That's what matters. Also, these are still really unhappy. What are you unhappy about, guys? Oh, you need chemical plant 3s, you need power poles still. You need undergroundy boys. Okay. The important thing is this is going to help. He says, hoping he believes it. It's more important that we get this done, I suppose, than getting the other parts done. Okay, so that's all that sorted. Then we're going to need to barreling pump the other way around. Like that. That's empty hydro. Yep, empty it. Just get power as well. Power is good. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's giving me some hydrogen sulfide gas. That's what we wanted. I'm going to be throwing this away as soon as I'm done with it, just so you know. I know no one's questioning that, but gosh. Hydrogen fluoride gas bottle. Yep, just... No, other way around. Gosh. I hate fluids. They are the worst. Okay, so that should make my gaseous puffer atmosphere. Now, just to be a right pain, I'm just going to steal that first. Right, because I just want that to be actually working. No path here. Really? Is there no path here? Oh, you know what? I know what I've done. I know what I've done. I've played this game before. I have played this game before, you know. Okay, good. We're still going to need some sort of fuel. Actually, no, we don't even need fuel for it. That's fine. That's going to make that happen. The pump is on the wrong side. That is not that big a problem because we can fix that. Aside from the fact we need to put a red wire to it because otherwise it's going to break. One thing I hate is everything breaking repeatedly, because let's be honest, it happens to me a lot. A equals 0, then B equals 1, B equals 1 means enabled, great. So that should be probably turned off now, because it's probably got enough. Wait, why is it off? Shouldn't it be on? It doesn't have enough beans? Why is that not? Okay, you know what? I don't even really care right now. The important thing is we're getting our beans. We're getting our beans. That's what matters. Now the beans are important to make new puffers. And those go out and they go in. That's where they get recycled back through. Puffers go that way. Okay. No, it is really bothering me now. That shouldn't be off yet. Oh, I know why, because it shouldn't be A, it should be... It should say A, not 0. If A equals 0, which it's... That should be sending A across. If A equals 0, then send B. What am I doing? So A is being sent by what? What is sending A? You are sending A. Does that make sense? Should be not equals? Should be not equals. Let's just check that real quick. I don't know. Oh. It should be active. Was that what I was arguing? I don't even bloody know anymore. Alright, so let's just stop looking at that ever again. And let's get my air filters. So my air filters, this is how we solve my problems, just never look at them again. Okay, so air filters. Gonna go like that. That's just gonna put air out. And then nutrient paste, pulp, whatever, comes through here. Okay, so that's nutrient pulp in there. Oxygen, a little bit light, probably because one of these is just not going to be enough. How do I do this over here? I just sort of put them off to the side. Okay, wonderful. Well, I guess I'll continue to do that. Seemed to work well once, why don't I do it again? And also make sure it's using the right stuff. Okay, and we'll power it all. Okay. So that should be making... Okay, that's making my puffers. And while this is great fun and there's much hilarity at the farting sound, that's the worst part of the puffers. Like, I'm trying to be very serious and the puffers just farting away over there. Okay, so the puffers are going on there. They should be... These puffers should probably be regrowing. Okay, the acid gas is coming out, which is probably important too. And those bottles need to be thrown away, never to be seen again, until we need them, I suppose. Okay, and they are breeding the puffers. Wonderful! That's what I love to see. Weirdly enough. Now, if I didn't need chemical plants right now, I would donate them to above, but I need them right now. What I need to do is grab this. You know what? We don't even need to grab all of it. We can grab some of it. And we need to just put some more sand down. Actually, even when we do this, it's just going to convert. We're not actually going to have our acid yet. So, yeah, it's a multi-step process. And, of course, we need to upgrade that. Okay, so this is going to be the acid gas input. It's going to come from here, I suppose. That's also going to output acid gas, so that we might as well connect that up as well. And finally, that as well. Okay, that's getting there. Okay, so that fills that with acid gas. That's good. Then what we need to do is we need to bring the stuff. Okay, the hydrogen fluoride gas, we need that. We know that because otherwise we get no new puffers. And I need so many puffers. And at some point we'll need to probably put a tank on that. In fact, let's do that now. Let's not think about when we need to do that. Let's just do it literally right now. Overflow valve here. We don't even need that tank. We can just do that. If there's ever an overflow, it'll go that way, which is fine. It shouldn't be an overflow anytime soon. So the next part of this is we need to get our train in, which means we're going to need more stuff. Alright, so for more stuff, that means we're going to need to... We might as well put the chemical plants up there. Oh, hey Solburn, how you doing? That is indeed gas. Sorry, I was not looking at chat for a while. Yeah, look, the puffers are an absolute nightmare, and I love them so much because I am a child who thinks fart jokes are humorous, because they are. We're gonna need more chemical plants. That's a known fact. But yeah, so with all this extra sulfuric acid coming through, we should get this being a little bit less finicky. Because right now we're just not making enough of it. My pipes are blue because they're plastic. Plastic pipes are really good because they go very long distances. And plastic is actually fairly easy to make. The weird part of it though is, yeah, the weird part of it is though there's acid running straight through plastic pipes, and you'd think that would be a problem, but the game goes, nah, it's probably fine, don't worry about it. Okay, so we're going to grab the finger bus. And then we're going to go back home to grab more stuff. Because we need more sand. But this should do the job. I think generally this will be fine. Aside from that, it's not connected to anything. I mean, that is true. That is one way of limiting pipes. Okay. The finger bus hasn't turned up yet. Here it comes. I think we may have a bit of a problem on our hands. No, it should be fine. Okay, so the finger bus, we need to go pick up more sand with it. So if we go back down here. My bots are following me. That's going to be absolutely wonderful. Oh, interesting. What mod's that? Well, it looks like... Actually, it looks like this is going pretty well right now. So for the first time ever in quite some time, we do actually have red chips coming through. Why do we not... What is the science problem we're having right now? Yellow? What is the problem with yellow science? I would have thought that once we had chips going, yellow science would be fine, but clearly not. We may have to go and have a look at yellow science with a critical eye and figure out what's going wrong there. Blues coming through fine. Not enough tin? Really? I would have thought tin would be okay now. No, tin's still a problem. Okay. Ah, okay. Not enough bananas is a common problem. You gotta watch out for that. Okay, I came here for sand. Gosh, I get to this point, I come all the way down here and I go, what do they even want? Happens all the time. Okay, there should be a lot of sand and... Gosh, stop standing on pipes. 1600 sand is pretty good. Now the 2000 is probably better. Okay, and look, take that train. What is that? That's the mineral sludge train. Well, you know what? It's going to pick up the sludge pretty quickly and then it'll be off on its merry way again. You know, it didn't pick up as fast as it should have, I think. Probably because the pipes don't actually have anything connected to them. So that's on me. This is not making quite as much as I thought it would. I wonder if sulfuric acid is the problem there too. Sulfuric acid is usually the problem with everything I've got going at the moment. Okay. So somewhere my construction bots are. I don't know where they are now. Oh, there they are. Wow, how convenient. I found them. One would argue I lost them in the first place, but I wouldn't listen to such lies. Those are hurtful lies, and I don't want to be hurt today. Okay, great. My chrome is still not being used, so I'm not too worried about that right now. The fact that chrome stopped. It's a common problem. You open too many tabs, chrome will stop on you. Okay, so the plan here is we're going to... Best way to do this. Probably... Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good reason to use Firefox, because Chrome will stop on you. And we're just going to get through those. And we're going to put a circle down, because I love circles. Some say this is the worst engineering disaster I've made. I would say, look at the rest of my factory. Then make that call, hot shot. Got really argumentative there, didn't I? Well, you know what they say. Bad worksman, probably his own fault. Not quite what they say, but I'll take it. My time at the moment? I believe that's in the description. What have we got written down here? So we'll be on hour 123 at the moment. And we'll put another circle down there. It's not going to be the final circle, but it'll do. I'm researching it. Don't think too highly of it. It's not going to be... I don't think that ship's going to... That ship ain't going to sail anytime soon. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so with that, we need a green catalyst train. Now the question is, does this train go in the right direction? The answer is hopefully. We lack combiners. Oh no, it's space extension. Don't worry, we're not sane. This is going to take a long time. We need fast stack filterings. I don't think we need the fast ones. I think that'll do just fine. And did you guys finish using all my poles? Did you need any more? No. So no, after we get the first rocket launch, it's probably going to be hundreds more launches. So right now I'm just trying to get my base resources sorted again, and then I'm going to start building probably the hardest part that every rocket's going to need a lot of. And then we should be good. That's where I'm going to hope that everything will be fine. I really wish all my drones didn't just fly out of the way there. But hey, there they go. Again. That's got enough zombie eucalyptus. So that's good. There's a lot less farting going on right now, which is okay. And we need to just the right things. That train's going to keep coming backwards and forwards right now. It's going to be quite frustrated. Not much I can do about that, because I choose not to. Okay. If you haven't frustrated a train today, you haven't lived. That's what I say. And we're going to go like that. We're going to go up and around, I think. That's a bad plan, but it's what we're going to do. This is absolute spaghetti town, but you know what? You don't live life with spaghetti, you won't live life without it. You know what I mean? They're both going in the same direction. That's a mistake. Okay. Oh god, that hurts so much the way it looks. So that's the one coming in, that's the one going out. Yeah, that's great. That's super intuitive to look at. Okay, that's fine. The important part is we've got the... See, this is what I was afraid of. It's exactly what I was afraid of. Pick up, drop. That was so intuitive, I can't believe I messed it up literally immediately. And... okay, mistake after mistake, come on. Come on, you got this. They are around the other way. Wonderful. Okay. Let's just get rid of the carbon dioxide, because let's be honest, I don't want it. Hydrogen sulfide is what I actually want, and hydrogen fluoride, that's stuff that's got to be looked after to make the next generation of fart boys. No, you know what? I didn't. That's not where I wanted that. That's okay. Now I need a lot of chemical plants, and I bet you I don't have any left because I gave them all away. Okay. Advanced chemical plant. That's cool. That's cool. Wait, non-logistic network? Oh, probably not where I am. That would make sense. Okay, well the good news is we've got a lot of oxygen here, so this part shouldn't be too much of a problem. Aside from the fact that what the heck is going on with this pipe work? It is dismal pipe work there. Okay, that's fine. Pipe work will be fine, and then the gas that we need comes in from here. That'll give me my hydrogen sulfide gas if I just connected it. Right. Do also need oxygen, but that's okay because we got a lot of that available in theory. Theory is the part that hurts. Thankfully, the oxygen looks like it's going to come straight through here, which is pretty clean. Until that part, I suppose. And we're going to need multiple pipes of oxygen, I feel. Just fine, because there are so many electrolyzers up there. We've got all the oxygen and hydrogen we'll really need. And oxygen's not coming through right now because things aren't being melted properly. Okay, it's okay. One thing at a time. Can't panic about everything. As much as I would like to panic about everything, we can't. We just do not have the time. Okay, so you know what? We don't need to do it quite that way. We can just go this way. And just... I've got those efficiency modules, that's great. It is also using brass pipes. None of that, sir. Plastic pipes all the way. We're going to need oxygen, of course, because of course we will. Thank you for the almonds. It's a new feature the game has. Sometimes your wife brings you almonds. Not a feature of the game, obviously, but it should be. Okay. Right. So that's looking pretty good so far. Aside from the parts where it's not really working. But then we're going to need to get something like this happening. Let's just... And we're going to need more water apparently as well. Okay. Right. And of course, that's all well and good, but if you don't have plastic, it ain't gonna go nowhere. And those are all chemical plant ones. Okay, well that's easy to fix. You can just go upgrade, and upgrade back the other way. And then, we should almost be at a point where we can chuck the acid back into the factory. Okay. So that should do something, hopefully. If it doesn't do something, then I've made a massive waste of time, but hey, look, that's Factorio for you. Okay, so we need a few things. We don't need the oxygen processors, so that's something good. All we need now is water, which, I mean, I've done a lot of these. Something like this would do just fine, I reckon. Something like that. Something like that. We of course do need to get the pumps properly done, but that's not really a problem. Not sure what's going on with parts of this, but that's okay. And we of course do need to power it as well. We are almost at a part where we've got this working. That'd be nice. Okay, so that's got water. That's, in theory, gonna have that stuff. Good. Oxygen is a problem, but we can get that included later. Gotta just get some duplicants in. And once the dupes are in here to include the oxygen, you're good. Why do I have no trains over here? Like, seriously. There's just no trains in this part of the network. Like, all the trains are over here. Over here. Then after this is like, nope, no trains required. Alright, let's just go back to... Let's go here, actually. So hopefully we've got a lot of chemical plants that we can just grab. Because I need... Yep. 60 seems like a good number. Just really load me up. Still loading map? Alright, you know what? I didn't need those air filters anyway. So the air filters are lost in time and space. Maybe I should sort this out in like alphabetical order. Maybe that'll make it easier for me to find things. Invar plate, I didn't really need that. Don't need as many of those as I got. I do actually need... There are some things I haven't finished, right? It's the combiners. You haven't got combiners up, so I do actually need those. Gosh, every time I just drop something. Do I need that many advanced chemical plants? No, definitely not. I think that the correct answer of how many I need of those is a 0. Okay. Combiners, I need some of those. That's 1. 1 combiner is not nearly enough. Well, I don't need a lot, I just need 3. So 1 is what, well, I guess a third is not nearly enough, is it? Like, no matter how you look at it, a third is just not enough. Alrighty then, that should be everything we need to really destroy myself. And then I just gotta figure out how to get the oxygen added up. Got some overflow valves on the oxygen thing. This is going well though. It's not going great. I don't know what's slowing it down at the moment, but... I mean, it doesn't look like anything's slowing it down, just... Maybe these. That's interesting. So, Lack of belts, maybe? Okay, again, we need more efficiency modules, but that's okay. That's a common problem around this base these days. We have used an extra 100 megawatts since I started today. That's a lot more than I thought I'd be using very quickly. And that means this should have turned off. Hopefully. Yep. So now the problem is oxygen. Which shouldn't be a huge problem since we should have a lot of it available. We just need to figure out how to get it all over here. Now, part of the problem might be that we're just venting it all. Part of the problem with that one might be the fact that it's not actually... doesn't have any electrodes. And we don't need any more of those for a while, so let's turn that off when I find them. We do not need 1200 of them anymore. Right. Now that's all jammed up because... that's all jammed up, and that's all jammed up because of sulfur. Wow, we really did a number on our sulfur, didn't we? Like, we really did a number on our sulfur. These are going. Okay. So what we need to do then is probably find a few more ways to grab oxygen. In fact, there's actually a system designed in here to take oxygen away from a previous base design, which is actually kind of neat. I love when my base designs happen to do what I needed to do again. And we're going to make it so that's one way. Oh, it's making sulfur. It's a happening. It's not making it very fast. That's okay. Doesn't need to. You wanna put those down anywhere, or no? You want it to be like that? Okay. Might need more catalyst frames actually. So let's just build 5 more. That's 50 more technically. And these should be making my... oh no, they're not going to be. Oh no. We got some problems. We got some problems. Now it should be making more of the puffer atmosphere. And with the puffer atmosphere, we're going to put another pump in that way. And we're going to put a pump in here as well, just to really waste my time and resources. Just so we keep the site as full as we can. But with the puffer gas being used, that means we're making as many gaseous puffers as we can at any one time. And the sulfuric acid is coming through. Oxygen gas is a little bit light, but that's okay. We can boost that. A couple of overflow valves. Okay. If only there was something I could put in a space that was too wide. Oh wait, it's another pump. Okay, and putting a radar down there is probably pretty good because I can't see what the heck's going on down there. And I don't like that. I like to see what's going on down there. Alright, so once the puffers are properly up and running again, we should get everything back on the water again. Gonna take a little bit. We could always steal puffers from the other place, but I don't think it's needed. So that's going to generate me a lot of resources once that's done. Well, then if it speeds it up, I mean, why not, right? We have puffers we can even steal? No, not really right now. Well, actually, I think it's about to do another regrowth cycle. Which I guess we could speed that up, couldn't we? You know what? Do I have a train right now? I don't. Okay, never mind. Oh, there's a train. Got away from me. Back train. Back train. Oh, that train's being used for making my cool stuff. You know what? We're going to do a couple of things. We're going to come down here. We're going to need to expand how much copper is coming through. Apparently that's the thing that's stopping my red circuits really going. Of course, that is just going to be using more of my resources, of which I don't have a lot of right now, so maybe bad idea. Also, I don't care. Nope, doesn't matter. Resources are shit again. But maybe they could be better if I did a better job. Okay. That might help things later. Now we're going to go to the puffer farm and grab some of those puffers. We're just going to steal puffers. We'll be like, hey, how are your children? We're stealing them. But you know what? That's just capitalism. Okay, so my plan today was backup filters done, more electrolyzers done, more puffers, refiners done. Black processors next. Dang. That's exciting. That may be a problem if this goes on for too long, but yeah, probably be fine. Okay, let's steal some children. Hey guys, I'm here to steal your children. I'll start a little bit of a new line of things as well. So I got 182 puffers, that should be enough children stolen today. I have a general rule, try not to steal too many children in one day. I think that's a pretty obvious reason. Let's go get some efficiency modules while I'm thinking about it. Which I remember rightly, they were around here somewhere. Let's go the right direction. If we go the right direction, it'll be a faster route. I want to steal as many efficiency modules as I've got right now, which I don't think is going to be as many as I think I have. Although maybe it is. 500? I think I wanted more than that. Whatever. What I got. So if I can get a chance to click on a power line, I would love to. Missed it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Clicking on power lines is hard. Oh wait, I could just do it that way. The power's down? Okay. Well, that's hopefully going to change real soon. Oh gosh, this musical sound. Okay, so efficiency modules go. Okay, and that will reduce my power consumption a little bit, but I don't think it's going to do a lot right now, because as far as you can see, nothing should have changed. Now this is still going rather slowly because we haven't actually got the things up and running yet, but when we do, oh boy, it's going to be nuts. Okay, and this will save me quite a bit of power. Not that it really matters, power is infinite, I know, but it just feels good to just be a little bit more power conscious, so I don't need to keep upgrading my nuclear power. Because nuclear power is a pain to make. Why is that? My gosh. It's not even connected to... Not even connected to everything. Who does this? Who does this? There we go. So sulfuric acid's going to run out very soon, but that's okay. Oxygen gas is still going alright. What I think I would like to do, probably just build a tank for the acid gas to go into, which thankfully I have one of them. And then a pump to just get the acid gas out of there again. Okay, so it's still not going to be producing quite maximum farts because we're still needing to expand these, but it looks like it is going to start making them soon. It looks like it is starting to make them now, which is very good. I'm sorry for the sound. Just occurred to me, I did have a lot of catalyst frames I never actually used, so let's use them. Things are being used, great. Okay. Gotta make sure the sulfur dioxide gas is actually getting through here. It is maxed out, that is good. That should be also maxed out, yes. So these are producing all the artificial puffer atmosphere that I require. Now, the other option is I could build some hydro plants to deal with some of this wastewater. That's not a bad idea actually, so let's do a little bit of that. And we're just going to clarify both types, because quite frankly I don't care enough to deal with things. What? No. There we go. This is already the extent of my giving a damn ability. If I tried to give any more damns, my god. there'd be no hope for society or humanity as we know it. Okay. So... Is that actually making stuff? It is actually making stuff. That's great. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Wow, that's so the wrong way. I've never seen things go quite as badly before. That's not true. I've seen my playing of this game before. What we could do is just continue to just really take this stuff. Let's just take this wastewater, you know? Mine now. You may want it, but you can't have it. And again, more sulfur means more acid, which just means more. It's just great to be burping while saying that. Bobs and sodas are pretty good, yeah. Okay. The fact that you can change... They actually nerfed them a little bit. I don't know if they've nerfed from SeaBlock or if Bob nerfed them. I say like Bob, like I know him. But... They used to be like you could put them anywhere on a 3x3 grid, so normally you can see... hang on. Let's just look at one. You can see that it's like that, but it used to also be on the very outsides, so you could put them really precise. I feel like you could also do 3, so I think that's been nerfed a bit. Which is probably good. It was a little bit excessive, I think. And then I also probably want to put some overflow valves here, just in case things go a little bit bad and doesn't absolutely shock the entire factory. But that is more sulfur coming through. It is being eaten. And sulfuric acid is being made. Oxygen gas coming through. Yeah, I assume you mean make you lazy, and if that's the case, yes. Whereas at the moment, you can use them for some interesting optimizations, but not, like, really absurd, over-the-top laziness. Output is full. Oh. Oh no. We're gonna need more of these, huh? Okay, that's fine, we can do that. I mean, actually, we could also use the purified water to... New plan. We're going to still use this, still do this. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we're also going to do is have that come down here. Not quite like that. More like that. And then we can do this with a top-up valve. That way. That way we don't need to be constantly making water, only when we need it. Sulfur is coming through faster and faster. These are still backlogging, that's okay, they'll get there. Acid gas, It's not quite there yet. Okay, but things are going all right. Better if I did it this way. Yeah, that empties it out properly then. But I really want these just to be going constantly. And maybe beacons is not a bad idea at this point for these. Maybe. Oh, that arm's not going down well. Woo! Pardon? I have an eating problem. Almonds. Ooh. Almond shards, they'll get you. Okay, so. Catalysts. Good. More catalysts. I think that will be enough catalysts then. Acid gas looks like it's pretty good now. And I imagine these are probably getting through the slag now. It's looking better. It's good doing it. It's getting through it. Like it is actually using the slag now, and a lot of the filters. What's that filter's problem? Enough slag slurry. Okay. But it looks like this is the speed I wanted everything at, because everything's moving constantly. There is no holdups. So while acid gas, sulfuric acid is not, it doesn't look peak efficiency, it's not bad. And more sulfuric acid will be dealt with that. And my power jumped up 100 megawatts. Awesome! And this is wow, that's a full build. That's looking pretty good, actually. Where did I lose half of them? Oh no, I didn't lose half of them, it's just, it's making more. It's even better than I could have predicted. So if we can speed these up just a little bit more, we're going to have red circuits for days. Which we should be able to speed them up as well. It doesn't look too difficult. More of those would be good. More wood. Yeah, I was wondering when that was going to be a problem. Okay, so the next step, because I think we've finally got resources to a place that I'm happy with. We're going to grab this train. And we're going to do a little bit of work on my green chips just to really optimize that. And then we can start on black chips, which is the final color of chips. And then we can start trying to build the rocket. We're still going to need the rocket fuel. Black chips. Yeah, man. Black chips. I mean, there's also brown chips, which are like the step before green. Because, you know, you need a step before and after. Wow, really? I like the idea that was maybe a bold call, but you're absolutely right, I am a Kiwi. But yeah. Well, I didn't say cheaps. Was that Australian? I don't know. But yes, you are correct. I am indeed a New Zealander. You know what? I'm just going to copy this. I didn't know that was the part that gave me away, saying chips. Got no problems with it, of course, but it's just funny. Titanium chest, that's not required. But I don't need a fast stack inserter, just a regular one will do. And we're going to need some iron, which is actually fairly easy to source because I've literally just done this. And we actually do need to bring in some wood, otherwise this is going to be very silly. Fish and chips. Oh, that's the classic line, isn't it? I am well aware of the fish and chips argument. I never hear it. That's the thing. Like, I hear people making fun of the Kiwi accent for that, but I can't hear it. But then again, that's probably the whole point of it, isn't it? Okay, so with extra wood, we'll be making more stuff. We don't need those boards, but that's alright. I mean, look, the thing that gets my Australian friends laughing is I love card games and I'm always talking about my decks. You know, guys have got a really good deck today. And then everyone just howls with laughter. I'm like, what? It's a really good deck. And I'm like, oh, come on guys, be serious. You're just jealous you don't have a deck this good. And you know, that after a while, of course, you play into it because everyone enjoys it, and why would you not? If everyone's having fun, you should join in. You know, and then you start talking about your sweet magic deck. Who doesn't? Alright, so that should give me extra wooden boards, which hopefully really pushes everything to the new level of bullshit. In fact, the problem we might have now is I think everything's too on a new level of bullshit. What we're going to do is we're going to just put it into there, so that way when it splits, it doesn't really split. Now I imagine the next thing is going to be problem is copper. Let's see. Because these are now full belts of wooden boards. And it's dealing with it pretty well. Those are indeed wood chips. Well, no, wood chips somewhere else. But yes, they are made of wood. They're cheaps or chups. Is it chip? I don't know. I can't even make fun of the New Zealand accent because I don't understand it. I don't know how it works. I'm deaf to myself. Okay, so that's kind of what I was afraid of. But I'm also not super afraid of it because I can just go like this. And just really push those wires faster. Right, and that's going a little bit slower because it doesn't have that cool addition that I put onto it. That's a cool addition right there. Right, so yeah, it's going pretty good, I think, I hope. We'll see. I think the only problem is we're just not making enough of these now. But it's looking pretty good. That could probably be sped up a little bit. What we could do is just do it like that. Alright. So those green chips are going on a merry ride. They power the green chips go into the red chips. The red chips going to the blue chips. The blue chips going to the black chips. The black chips go into the rocket. That's kind of how the song works. Okay, now these aren't being produced fast enough. Because tin. God damn it, it's always tin. Seriously. What is your problem, tin? Like, what is your problem? Tin? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't know if you're making fun of me now or not, Solburn. You're welcome to continue. I'm not going to stop you. It's good fun. You've got the edge on me on this one, though, I'm afraid. You are welcome to. Yeah. Tin is always a problem. Problem is with tin, I don't have. There's not 10 of them. I need 10 tin. Alright, so. What we're going to do is push this around here and then go do. Oh, hello. Hello, train. Nice to see you. A little bit scary. Okay, is that... No, it's still a bit rough. Okay. A lot of crushed stone. We may very well need soon start getting rid of some of this. No, I get it. Maybe we need to also go stack inserters. Just try and... Oh! Oh! Rocket silo is done. How exciting. That's... Oh, shit. That's a level of commitment I was not prepared to deal with. Look, let's just do regular research. That may have fixed the tin problem though. Hopefully. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more stuff coming through, so that's exciting. Yeah, look, tin is looking better than ever. Just launch a rocket. Alright. Solburn, for you and for anyone else watching, and also for the YouTube channel this comes into, let's talk about the rocket for a second, because, oh boy, the rocket silo is going to need a lot of stuff I don't have. What do I not have? I don't have advanced processing units. I don't have heat shielding, but heat shield is easy to make. Rocket control units need black chips as well. Low density structures, I have those. Concrete, I have those. And nitinol plate, I do not have that, but I can get that. So the black circuits are the problem. Now, black circuits, usually the problem for those, let's just look at black circuits real quick. They're not called black circuits. They're called advanced processing units. Now, electric circuits, easy, sweet, not a problem, happy. Processing units, easy, got them. Processing boards, we're not making CPUs or multi-layer boards yet, that's no problem. Chrome is no longer a problem because, oh look, if anyone hasn't been watching every episode, let's just look at this here. This is Chrome, okay? All of this makes 1 unit of chrome and a bunch of other crap that I don't really care about. Chrome is a big process, and it's done now, but it took me like a little while to make. And it looks like whatever I've done with tin, it looks like we're doing pretty well. Everything's being manufactured. These things are... What's going on here? These things probably not as efficiency. Pies at some point? I don't know. Honestly, my plan when I'm done with this, which honestly speaking is probably going to take me a few more months, is I wanted to try and do a blood belt run. But the blood belt mod seems to be broken, so maybe I won't be doing that. I don't know. But I really want to give it a go. Okay, so blood belt is one of those things that every now and then I just go, man, you know what? I gotta learn blood belts. They look fun and stupid, but mostly fun. Okay, resin is low. Blood belt is it's also known as a sushi belt, but the general idea is all the belts can read the belts around them, like in a big circuit network. And so that way you sort of have a, you know, it works like veins. And you just sort of want to have it go that way. There was a mod called Blood Belt, and I played around with it for a little bit, and I messed it up pretty horribly. But I do want to give that another go someday. What? How long was that being wrong for? So I need to make more resin. Now resin is not actually going to be too hard to build. Problem with resin is it's just not making enough, which is easy to do more of because you just do that. I know, we're all sad. And we're just going to turn that into... Okay, so that's more resin coming through. I really want to give a blood belt run a go. I would honestly need to figure out if the mod can work or how to make it work again. I don't know if I really need to do it, but whatever. Okay, so the resin was slowing us down a bit, but that should be fine now. Science is actually coming through at a decent rate now. I'm very happy about that. I mean, it's not a great rate, but it is coming through, and that's honestly an improvement. What is the thing that slows us down now? Probably blue chips. Yeah, that's fair enough, but we've increased the speed of resin. But honestly, I think what we're going to do here is going to be known as a crime. But as I've always said, there's nothing illegal about crime. You know, aside from the crimes. Just don't do illegal crimes, you know? Easy. Problem solved. So gold and copper apparently aren't enough, so we'll just add a little bit more gold and copper into the line. Just anything to really push blue circuit production up. And we could possibly even speed those up. Is there any harm doing another one? I don't think so. The only harm is the fact that, like, reds, not water, not reds. I'll remember words, don't worry, I'm good at words. The only problem is water was going through there, but that's okay. Okay, so blue circuits are actually being manufactured at a decent enough rate, I suppose. They're not actually decent enough rate, the rate's rather slow and pathetic. But what matters is it's time to start the next project. How long have I got? I got an hour, wow, plenty of time. And I will steal what I can. I think that's relevant as well. Okay, so let's start with the easiest part, which is the multi-layer circuit board. Now, quite frankly, I've already made something very similar to those, which is up here. Because that's, what, gold, copper, fiberglass board, and ferric chloride. I mean, that's literally this. So that's, if I just do that, and then just erase the parts that don't work. Like that. Strand casting ones? My goodness. What am I, some sort of savage? Goodness, no. Okay, malt. What's going on here with all this brass pipery? None of that brass pipery in my factory, thank you very much. I'm slightly cooler than that. Not much cooler. I won't lie to you. But slightly cooler than that. What is this pipe? Whatever it is, it's empty, and that's never a good sign. Molten copper. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. I do need to get alien artifacts together at some point, but we're not going to do that today. Reason 3, I don't particularly care for. Advanced tungsten smelting is something we probably need to work on. Okay, so glass. Wait. Now what is that belt? Tin. Really, I thought we had our tin problems solved. Or did I just break something? I was pretty sure tin was fine now. Everything else seems to be making tin just fine. That's not making tin. We not have enough tin. What's happened with tin? It's jammed again. Why did it jam? Gosh, I just can't win, can I? Whatever. I'll fix it in post. Titanium is actually being used more than it's ever been used before, which makes sense because every one of these requires a titanium. No, that doesn't make sense. We should. Oh, hang on. Looks like that ran out of nutrient pulp. Okay. So it looks like that ran out of nutrient pulp, and when that ran out of pulp, then everything's just sort of stopped working. Which, that means it needs to just make its own nutrient pulp, I suppose. Okay. We'll just get a couple of nutrient extractors just to really hammer home the fact that we cannot afford to run out of nutrients. Actually, why is that not running? It should be running. Okay. We also need to figure out what the heck is wrong with my signaling on that one, I guess. Maybe I just need to do new signaling. Because my signaling does appear to be broken there. Okay, let's just jump out of the train. Okay, so. Yeah, there's... So, this signaling says... if there is... Yeah, we're redoing the signaling. That signaling is broken to heck. Okay, so. think when I moved things around, it broke it. Okay, so real simple. That. And we'll put a power pole there. Gosh. Great. So, real simply, nutrient pulp. If nutrient pulp is less than 10,000, output, I don't know, A. So currently it's outputting A. That makes sense. Okay, zombie eucalyptus. If this is under, say, 8,000, output, nope, output A. If A is equal to 0, output B. If B equals 1, no, that's wrong. If A is equal to if A is equal to 2, yeah, I think that's right. I would really love more words when I'm doing those. Like, just actual words would be wonderful. So that jammed up all of that for who knows how long. It tried to do its best with the sulfur wastewater, but it just couldn't do it. What is the problem? Why is it not going? That's full. That's full. That is off. Okay. Now we've got a nutrient extractor here, so we're just gonna pop. No, it's the wrong way around. It's got to be over here, doesn't it? Turn those beans into pulp. Pulp them beans, as they always say back in high school. And you say, Seif, no one has ever said that in life. And I'm like, well, maybe they should. Okay, so that's turned off immediately. No, it shouldn't be doing that. What am I doing wrong? If beans is less than, okay, if nutrient pulp is less than 10,000 output, right? Pulp was less than 10,000. So one of them is saying it's fine, but that outputs B. Okay. But if that goes to 1,000, it should say, ah, we're fine now. What am I doing wrong? Like, why am I the worst at circuits right now? If nutrient pulp is less than 10,000, output A. If A is not 2, output B. If B equals 1, then they're all... What am I doing wrong? Why am I stupid? Zombie eucalyptus is less than 1,000, which it is. Output A. Not outputting A. I can't figure out. I'm having an absolute blank on how to do things. I think I'm trying to do two separate rules. This should not be putting out anything. This should not be putting out anything. If neither of them are putting out anything, but this should be outputting something. Because input signal is less than 10,000. Greater. 7 is less than... Oh my god, I have forgotten my basic maths. Right, that shouldn't be outputting anything, and that should. Because it's got... I think it's actually fine now. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I will deal with it later. I'll deal with it on my own time. This is not engaging content, someone just trying to figure out basic, like, greater than or less than symbols. Yikes. Anyway, in any case, it looks like tin's coming back through again. Oh, really? That's... I was wondering if that was more insufferable to watch than anything else. If this is greater than this, but it is greater than this, but it's less than this, what's going on? Oh, I sound like a whiny child when I put it that voice. Okay, well, crushed stone is a good indication that stuff's happening, so that's something at least. Alright. Ah, probably. Probably. Look, it is pretty shameful not to be able to understand basic numbers. Like, I'm sure I've got a elementary school. Not elementary school? What am I talking about? Elementary school is not a thing. I'm sure I've got a primary school teacher who's just like, well, Seif did always struggle with numbers. Seif didn't struggle with numbers. Seif was good at math. Seif just has a dumb. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I'm going back to that ashamed idea that you had. I think you might be right. Okay, so... what matters right now is that we're getting this together, and if I just ignore all other alerts, gas... Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That'd be a problem eventually. Wait. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, unless I was actually using up all the sulfuric acid for the first time in quite a while. That's alright, it'll stop making that noise eventually. Or the factory would completely crap out again. One or the other. You know? Wow, at best I was using 609 megawatts. Shit, that 200 megawatts of power may not be enough. I guess I did just build a shit ton of electrolyzers. Okay, the Venga bus is firing at things. That's always exciting. Alright, so... copper. Copper's easy. Copper's done. Gold. A little bit trickier, but we can get it. Because we've seen gold up here. Shoot. That's going to be an interesting one. How am I going to get everything down here? That's the real question I got. That's the... Scary question I got. Not important right now. What is important right now is that we just get the most basic of boards done, and then... Okay. So we need molten glass now, which I don't know when that's going to start being a problem. Probably soon. Liquid resin is a bit of a problem. Oh no, molten glass is just going strong. Go molten glass. Really proud of molten glass right now. Not usually something someone says about molten glass. Okay, so that should be making... Right, now liquid resin. That's a bit more of a problem, but we'll get there. Because I don't think we're making quite enough liquid resin at the moment, so we may need to expand on that. But that's not a huge deal. That's not where I'd put that at all, but I think it was all fun to try and combine liquid resin with sulfuric acid. Can't imagine what could possibly go wrong there. I mean, the thing that goes wrong is you try to mix the two of them and it doesn't work. Okay, so... Wait, why does that split? Oh, because I wanted to... Aha! I see. Okay, and then... We just need to get the ferric chloride and we're good. We don't want those either. We want the advanced ones. No, what are they called? What do you call them? Multi-layer circuit boards. Now, this is actually something I want for something else. This is for my secret project. Yo, what's the secret project? Spidertron? Spidertron? I've never built a Spidertron in the base game, so I think a Spidertron, a tier 1 Spidertron being built in this would be nice. That's the thing I love about this mod. Tier 1 Spidertron. I don't know how well Spidertron compares to other... how well tier 1 Spidertron compares with the actual Spidertron. Because the tier 1 Spidertron is not even called Spidertron. It's just like walking vehicle, I think. It's got a dumb name like that. I mean, that's what it is, but it's not the point. Gotta have a Spidertron at some point. Okay, so. Connected. Yes! Yeah, well, unfortunately you don't get the remote in this until like the last tier. Oh shit, I'm not actually researching anything. Probably should do that. You know what, maybe I'll research the next level of Spidertron. Tankatron. Alright, so we've got the multi-layer circuit boards. Next... Oh shit. Next we need to get 6 things together. Holy shit, 6 things, huh? I guess. You know what, I try not to judge. Okay? And I ask you to do the same. But I guess that's what it is. Okay, well what we could do is we can steal this. It's always good to thieve, remember that, children. And we're gonna steal this. Because remember, it's always good to thieve. It's a Spidertron with Spidertron cannons. Yeah, I don't... There's a heavy Spidertron, a Logitron. What's a Logitron? Storage size 1,600. Oh, a Logitron is just a Spidertron with like a storage size of 1,600. Dang, that's big. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Maybe that's what I actually want, a Logitron. Okay, oh shit, don't get hit by a train. No, not 1,600, 160. Don't get too excited. Only 160. I did say 1,600. You're right, I did say the wrong number. That's on me. It's entirely on me. That's my fault, sorry. So if we... okay. I know, that has said, that's on me. I did say 1,600, I mean 160. Still a sweet boy, okay? Like, I know it's not the sweetest boy, but it's still a sweet boy. I'm not coming back from that, am I? Alright, so we need to make CPUs now, which are going to be gilded copper wire, which that's going to be strand cells. That should be actually pretty easy to make. I'm real bad about that now. 1,600. You know what? Mods exist. You could make that big boy. You could have a boy as big as you want. It's a mod. Make the biggest boy. Sorry, I just heard myself say it's a mod, make the biggest boy, and I thought, yeah, that's a life lesson. Gilded copper wire. We could do it with coolant, but quite frankly, I'm too lazy for such things. For such frivolities. Okay, and thankfully gold is right here, so that's pretty easy to get. And then copper, also pretty easy to get. That's iron. So not that easy to get, but still pretty easy. Let's not complain. Unless we're talking about the deception about the Spidertron again, in which case, yeah, that's on me. I understand. Alright, so that should be my gilded copper wire, I hope. Let's see. Do we have gilded copper wire? Nope, because we've got no water. Shit, where the fuck do we get water from? Excuse my language. Over there. I try not to swear, and then I do, and then I feel bad about it. I know probably no one cares, but I don't want to be that foul-mouthed, I want to be a being of wholesomeness. A being of wholesomeness. Yes, I am no mere man, I am a being of wholesomeness. Yeah, that's how I speak now, apparently. Alright, CPUs. So... that's a good start. Okay. So, gilded copper wire... Oh, sorry. Gilded copper wire. I've got a... Not gilded copper wire, don't get that wrong. That's a very different thing, and you don't want that. Well, maybe you do. You know what? I ain't judging. Now we need silicon nitrate and silicon But we could just steal that. Or we could just take the... We could just take the silicon. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna judge? No one. No one's even gonna find out. It's fine. It's not illegal if it's yours. Don't forget that. We're gonna steal it from here. Okay. Could have just left that up or gone with an underground, but I was like, nah, let's keep it tidy. You know what? We could also just make those reds. Level 3 machines would probably be a little bit better. Alright, so we've got silicon wafers. Good. We need silicon nitrate. That's gonna need a train. Okay, that's fine. Why we have trains. In fact, I think we've got a train that does something very similar. Yeah. Now, which side of this train does it go? It goes that way. You know what? No, we're not going to do that because I've realized we're going to just get into a really interesting problem again. And we're just going to do this manually. Because we're good enough for that. I can make a manual train. I can make a manual train. I can make a manual train going insane. I'm going insane, not the train. Just want to make that clear. Train didn't do anything wrong. Just me. Okay, train stop. Now this is going to be cool. This is silicon ingot drop. And it is of course going to need some steel chests. And it's going to also be rigged up to turn off. So it's now going to go home. Because that is what I do to my trains. I get them very excited, think that they've got a job. You can come back now. Fine. I get them very excited thinking they've got a job, and then they like go, ooh, a job! And then I'm like, nah, just kidding. Really pisses them off. Gotta stop doing it. But that's more on me. That's who I am as a person. Just someone who really likes to piss off a train. Like I've always said, if you're not pissing off a train, you're not doing it right. Okay, so let's just offset these a little bit as well. Just to really fill that belt up. Then I need to make silicon powder, that's easy, and then silicon nitrate, which is going to need a chemical furnace. You know what? I've done these before. I've literally done this exact thing before. Right, and then I need chemical furnaces, which I'm pretty sure nothing makes because nothing ever needs them. But what do I need for a chemical furnace? Clay bricks, steel pipes. Do I really not make chemical furnaces? I don't want to do this. Induction furnace, great. No, nothing makes chemical furnaces. Oh, I got 2. Chemical furnace, let's just... Look, I mean, I got some on the logistics network, I might as well grab them, right? That is a really awkward way to go around back to the base. That's the way I got, because this network is shockingly bad. And whose fault is it? I'm gonna blame only me. Because there's no one else to blame. Trust me, I've tried. Couldn't think of anyone on time. Yeah, blame map generation. Yes! Absolutely, map generation is to blame. I can't imagine how that one doesn't make sense. Okay, gonna take the Venga bus out, even though the Venga bus has got no Venga bus work to do. But it is my favorite train. Even though it's slower, I just like it, because it's got an artillery cannon on it. And you gotta respect the Venga bus with an artillery cannon on it. How are we going with... Science is going pretty well, actually. I could probably build more labs. There's probably a little bit of a shortage on those, but... Chemical Furnace 2... What? No Chemical Furnace 2's over there? What? Okay. I can't just keep making that sound as if it's funny. It wasn't funny the first time, and it doesn't get funnier the more I do it. Maybe. No, it doesn't. I don't know why I said maybe, as if maybe it does get funnier. No, it does not. Okie dokie. I really just want to make that noise again, though. Just going, what? No real reason for it, just I'm an annoying... Oh, I love that meme. That's a good meme. Top quality meme right there. Okay, so that's good. We can... Okay. We can pick stuff up. That's good, but we do need nitrogen gas. Thankfully, we've got these things around. So we can make nitrogen gas whenever the heck we bloody well want to. And we're going to have to burn away the oxygen, but that's not really a problem. I do it all the time. Look at that gloating. Oh, oxygen, pff, I burn it away all the time. It's no big deal or anything. Shh. I'm no plebe, if you know what I mean. Alright. Good. Yes. Good. Nitrogen? Okay, good. So we've now got my silicon nitrate, we've got silicon wafers, we've got gilded copper wires. Now we just need CPUs. That's... Why is that not coming across? Oh, because they're facing the wrong way. Haha! Please tell me they're not facing the wrong way over here. No, they're fine. Oh, that scared me for a moment. Okay, so we got almost everything we need. We need to get sulfuric acid, but that's not really a problem because sulfuric acid's just everywhere. You just gotta... It's in the heart of a child. Oh shit, no, that got really dark. I more meant that if all you gotta do is dream and you can have it, not it's literally in the heart of a child. That's gonna hurt a child. Got a general rule of thumb, don't hurt children. I think it's a good rule. Sometimes I hear myself talk and I think I should stop. That was one of those times. Okay. And we need the silicon wafers, which is pretty easy to do. Alright, so. And we want to go pick up drop. Good. Then we just need to get... Then we're almost done with black... No. Then we need to figure out how to get chrome down here. That's going to be a right pain. Google wants to know my location again. Google doesn't want to know my location. Google knows where I am the whole time. Don't lie, Google. Don't pretend you don't know where I am. Wait. I'm gonna ask a stupid question here. It is Google that controls Chrome, right? Pretty sure it is, but I'm just like, I'm not sure anymore. It's probably Google. Google controls everything, including Microsoft. That last one was a joke. But you can never be too sure with people on the internet. You know, people will be like, yeah, he's just stupid. Well, he has his moments. I'm talking about myself right here, so that's encouraging. Google controls everything Amazon doesn't. Valid. I mean, let's not forget, Amazon controls Twitch. And you can support Amazon and me by subscribing to me. Or following me if you're not already. The following doesn't help Amazon. But it makes me feel good about myself. And sometimes that's all I really need. Jokes aside, don't even feel like you need to subscribe. I've got a cat. Oh. For goodness. Thank you for the follow, Computer Addict. Really appreciate it. Scared the shit out of me there, but that's all good. But yeah, I recently got little subscription icons for people who like them. Just because I thought, you know, people might want them. And I got my artist friend, well, cousin, to do them. They're really cute, and I like cats. You don't really call yourself SeiferKatt and not like cats. You've made a mistake if you've done that. But yeah, so alright, so now we've got to make these, and that's actually pretty simple, aside from the fact they're on the complete opposite sides. Okay, that's fine. We can work this out. We can do this. Yeah. I may have made a mistake here. I kind of want them to be like that, but then I also want them to be like that on the other side. So what we're going to do... Oh, this is so messy. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I didn't stop, so, you know. Please don't hurt me anymore. I'll do anything you say, Mr. Captor. Yeah, this is the worst convincing hostage situation I've ever seen in my life. I've taken myself hostage, which I have literally done in an RPG before. Well, not myself, but, you know, the character that they were coming to take hostage. It was good fun, actually. There's nothing better than making PCs abduct someone who actually was the one who put the hit on themselves. That was confusing to the PCs. I regret nothing from doing that to them. I'm like, what? Wait, hang on. He's the one that put it out on himself? Yeah. Why? It's like, well, yes. Because he wanted money. To put it into context, he was the son of like a huge multinational corporation, and he figured the best way to get money from his mother was to pretend he was abducted. It was... I'd like to say I wrote that story, but it's actually something that's in the cards. And if you ever played the game Netrunner, Thomas Haas is who I'm talking about, because there's the great art for hostage, where they've taken him hostage, and his mother's just disapprovingly looking at the video feed of her son being held hostage, and you can see that he's not actually held hostage. He's just got his fingers crossed, and it's so funny to me. It's like, oh, sorry, mother. It looks like I've been taken hostage. And she's like, God damn it, you're the worst. And he's like, yeah, I know. I actually might need to get things that are not this. I might need to build substations because this is a ridiculous way of doing this. I knew there'd be a reason I'd need to build a substation one day, and that's the day. Might even need two. Yes, this way of doing things is trash. There we go. That'll do it. Now they go in. Run a belt underground for a tile and shove a pole in there. That's actually not a bad idea as well. Now I'm in the sunk cost fallacy moment. That was actually a way better idea than anything I did. But sunk cost is a harsh mistress. Shit. Yeah, no, absolutely. That would have been a way better idea. The problem is with these little factories, like they make everything so much faster, but they're like 2x2 instead of 3x3, and you're just like, everything's so small. Yeah, I just said the word small, like that's a word, but hey, look, just go with it, please. Okay, so we've made things. I think actually with these processing boards we can make mech brains, we can make logistics brains. Yeah, we can make better drones now. That's exciting. Okay, so what do we need now? What we need now is actually to get chrome. Wow, that day has finally come, people. We can finally make chrome. I'm not even going to make the joke a third or fourth time. I don't even know how many times I made that joke. I'm just not going to make it again, though. What we do need, though, is to actually get the chrome. Alright, so now we need to figure out how to get chrome from here down to here. Config do vanilla as 4 spaces down the middle. You know what, that is a good idea as well. I could have probably even done like 3 that way, but I really wanted the 2x2s. And the 2x2 doesn't sound like it's a big problem, but it really is when you're trying to like pass. How the heck do you do this? You know what, there's a better way to get chrome from one place to the other, and that's by train. Otherwise I'm going to have a pipe that goes through my entire factory just to get here. We could have a train that goes through here. That might be a better option. Yeah, let's get a train. Okay, so we need station, we need a fluid wagon, I suppose. There's nothing else I need chrome for, actually. Why didn't I just make the chrome there and just train it down as like a solid object? Suppose I could do that too. Yeah, you can move metal around as a liquid. The only problem is it's quite a distance. Oh, actually, go through there, go across down there. It's a bit of a distance, which is why I don't really want to do it. But then again, I've already done it a million times. What's one more time? Why has this stopped working? Why has this stopped working? I know it boards. We ran out of... Wait, how did we run out of resin? Didn't we have like tons of resin? Oh. Yeah, we don't make it near enough resin. Okay. You know what? We do move everything by liquids and pipes, and there's no harm in doing it again. We've done it a million times. Let's just really screw it up. Not screw it up. Is there chrome in here? There's chrome in here. Molten chrome and plastic pipes. Don't question it. It's warm. It is 1,000 degrees through plastic pipe. This is some sturdy plastic. A fluid wagon would have been a better idea, yeah, but I'm here now. Maybe I'll want to do it again later. Except it's chrome. You don't need chrome for literally anything else. That's alright. You'll note there's like pipes all over the base. This is just continuing what I've done a million times. A million is of course an exaggeration, but I'm going to say a million anyway. Is the theme bad decisions and constant regret? If so, yes you do. So you can see like where I start going down and there's just like another pipe in the way because this is the least organized liquid bus. And there is the only concrete in the entire base that I put down. Because I got hit by a train there once and it scared me. It actually scared me. See, look, so much easier than another train on the network, right? You can disagree with that, that's quite okay. Because I'm not sure I agree with that. At some point, so this is not going to be making any new chrome aside from what we've already got. Just because right now all the byproducts of chrome are currently being, I was going to say used, but that's not necessarily the case. All the byproducts are currently in a chest and I can't get them out because there's so much of them. Because you make like 9 things when you make 1 bit of chrome. And I do need to get around to fixing that. Okay, so honestly, I think we bring the train around for this one. So let's grab it off the circle. Don't think we're getting close enough to the worms to require the Venga bus at this point. But we do need to consider that the Venga bus may be required at any given time. Ah, wonderful. Ah, really? Really? Just had to wiggle the mouse just at the last moment there, huh? That's fine. That is the in. That is the out. Great. Okay, and we're going to put another circle down because I like the circles. I'm not going to worry about everything else around the circle just yet. Okay, do we have another train station? We do! Wow. Okay, and some chests. That's too many chests. That's alright. Fast stack inserter. Whoop. Regular inserter. Okay, Spidertron is continuing to be built. I don't really need a Spidertron. I don't know why I'm spending my tech on that. But you know, gotta spend your tech on something, right? Braking force, go faster trains. Heck yeah. There is like some important tech that I am absolutely forgetting, and it's gonna like hurt me so much when I realize. That's the important part. Okay. It's the part which hurts you is the best part. So, less than 5,000, great, and we're going to call this, of course, green circuit drop. Okay, so that's my greens. Blues, I'm going to siphon them from just above. Because... wow, I'm really disappointed with titanium right now. Which, I just love that as a phrase. I'm disappointed with titanium. Why is titanium slow? Oh. It's not getting enough water. Interesting. Okay, well we'll fix that soon. Because that appears to be the slowdown right now. I don't know why that was split to begin with, but I'll take it. Okay, so we got green, blue, black, pink, nitric acid. Shit. Uses nitric acid. Okay, you know what? Let's not worry about nitric acid just yet. Let's just get things together. And then when we're done with this, we can actually start thinking about the rocket. Because every rocket module needs one of these. And as exciting as that is, it's also super annoying. Oops. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Green obviously needs its own line. There's no question about that. Every one of these requires 20 greens. So green, you get your own line. I'm not working out the maths to see how appropriate that is. I just don't care enough. I see what you did that time. It's not quite what I wanted. This is actually a pretty big deal to make black circuits. Okay, so nitric acid. It's all I need left. Is there a cheap way to make nitric acid? I mean, I've got nitrogen, I got acid. Can I make nitric acid using the two? Nitrogen dioxide gas. Nope. Nope. I'm not doing catalysts right now. Okay, I'm just looking for nitric acid. Ah, that's going to be another pipe coming down. There's that theme again. Computer addict. You know, I've always said if it's worth doing once, if it's worth effing up once, it's worth effing up a second time. That is actually still going. Wow. I thought that was going to break down at some point, but no, it's still going. It's still making stuff. But that's not what I was here for. What uses nitric acid? Maybe something uses nitric acid, and then I could be like, oh. Also, it appears we've got caps lock on. That's exciting for everyone. Alright, nitric acid. What is the... Explosives. Okay. Oh, I'm not making explosives that way. Computer addict! I thought you only just started following me today. I didn't know you'd been following me this whole time. Oh, yeah. I know, right? I know. That's exactly how it goes, too, and that's why I laugh. I guess everyone kind of has these moments, but... It's when you look at your power lines, and you're like, huh, usually I'm producing, like, or needing, like, 400 megawatts. Why am I needing 6? Like, 6 megawatts, not 600 megawatts. You're like, that's bad. Okay, you know what? While I'm here, I can fix titanium. The problem with titanium was I didn't have enough purified water coming through. Wow, any of this, actually. Really? Oh my god. They were never connected. See above. See your point about, oh, it was never connected. Ha 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 ha, what a fool. It didn't even matter though until now. And that's, I think, the point. Because it's like, titanium was never used that much until just recently. Okay, so nitric acid's coming out here. Okay, cool. And when you do start using it, that's when you go, oh, that's not connected properly. Because I've had that the titanium line for so long, but generally nothing's been using titanium too much until I've really started making more blue chips. Hopefully this doesn't go through the grey goo. It's not going to go through the grey goo. That's good. Oh my god, who designed this base? And were they high? I was not. I'm just bad at engineering. Or rather bad at planning. I think bad at planning is more fair. Like, everything just sort of goes where it's got room, and then you just go, oh. And in my defense, this is much better planned than my last base. If that makes anyone more or less comfortable, I understand. Doesn't entirely make me comfortable. You know, we're going to go this way. I know it's quieter down this way because we got the chrome going through here. Until we do that. Okay, nitric acid through plastic pipes, can't be a problem with that. This is a monumental day for the factory. This is also going to be beaconed to all hell and back later. I'll tell you right now, that's just what's going to happen here. I feel like this is going to be doing better than my first factory did with black circuits, because I massively underproduced them. Okay. What have I missed? Okay, cool. New plan. You don't get a full belt yourself, buddy. I know I said you were getting one, but I forgot that we actually got to put the black part into the thing. But to make you feel better, we'll give you the fast ones. I'm really concerned that my factory would be feeling sad about what just happened there. Okay, and there we go. These need to be stack inserters. Okay, we now have black processing chips. That is absolutely wonderful. This is an achievement for today. Now, we don't have enough blue chips coming through. That's going to be true for a little while until titanium's getting fixed up, I suppose. But I do have some bad news, which is that's my stream today, I'm afraid. If you have enjoyed today's stream, please give a follow. I really do appreciate it, and that way, you know, I was going to say it encourages me to stream more, but it doesn't, because I'll be playing Factorio anyway, and I love Factorio. So if you've enjoyed today, please give a follow. There will be more later. If you are wanting to watch older videos, you can find them on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. The links are just down below. So that's where all the links for those are. It's about hour 80 something that I've got on YouTube, so it's quite a few hours behind, but you know, you'll probably hear me saying the same things over and over, like, oh, Why do I have no sludge? Why do I have power problems? Kind of we go everywhere. I will be streaming some Dark Souls tomorrow, but the next time I'll be streaming Factorio will be on Monday my time. But if you're not sure what time that is, check the schedule below. It should be updated. And you can find out what time I'm streaming there. So I'd love to see you guys there another time. I only stream about 2 or 3 hours a time. But if you can make it, I'd love to see you there. And if you can't, that's fine too. You can watch on YouTube, or you can, I don't know, just go about your lives. It's okay. I'm not holding you ransom here. Keeping it simple. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. I really appreciate having you here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.